What's going on, guys? January 29th. Thought it'd be a good time for a Monster Camp update. A few things I want to talk about. First thing I want to talk about is the date. Today is, like I said, it's January 29th. That happens to be my birthday. I turned 35 years old today. I'm not sure what old age is supposed to feel like. I know I don't feel old. I know I feel like I'm still in my prime mentally and physically. I feel like a lot of that has to do with my hard work and my dedication in the gym, you know, coming in every day and pushing myself to my limits physically and mentally. I think that contributes to keeping our souls young and our bodies young. That along with a sound diet, you know, being dedicated to that diet day in and day out. One thing I always say is if you want to see how dedicated someone is in life, you know, look at their fridge. I don't care if they're a banker, a doctor, an athlete, or a mom or a dad. You know, you want to see how dedicated someone is to life and how long they want to live and how healthy they want to live. Then look in their fridge. You know, that will show you how much dedication you have in life and how much dedication they have in life. So keep that fridge clean, you know, keep eating right, keep pushing yourself in the gym day in and day out. And there's really no limit on how long we can feel young. I got a really cool opportunity today. It was actually it was a kick in the butt. I got to go up to Oasis High School and I got to sit in on their PE class. I got to play with the kids, talk to the kids. Their school has given a lot to Monster Camp. Their teachers, their students have really bought into Monster Camp and have been a big motivating factor in the last few weeks for Monster Camp and pushing it forward. So I think it's our responsibility as a team to go up to that high school and give back as much as we can. So I'm hoping to be a solid figure in their PE program and continue to give back as much as I can. There's an officer out there that I want to talk about for a second, Officer Hunt. He works for RPD in Reading. He has been on a mission to make sure that Monster Camp is successful. He's been beating the streets, he's been talking to these different committees, and he actually got us a grant for $1,000. That $1,000 will do a lot for Monster Camp. It's going to allow us to get new shirts. It's going to allow us to get new gear for the kids, new shin pads, new boxing gloves, new mouthpieces, some new fitness equipment, some new cameras, new printer. It will go a long ways in making our camp successful. It's really cool to see these government workers and these state workers and parole officers and police officers really getting behind our program, and they're doing it outside of their work hours. You know, they're coming in on their own time, trying to give back to their community. You know, not only do they give back in their community during their work hours, but then they're getting off and they're making a personal contribution to making their community better and safer, and it means a lot. Like I didn't see that as a kid, and I didn't notice it. And for these kids to be working right along next to police officers, working right along next to their principals, their probation officers, and to see them working together as a team is something that I think is rare. And to see it is it's a pretty powerful thing. It's a pretty powerful thing, and we're real proud of those guys around here. The amount of support that the community has given us it's unbelievable. It's really made a big impact on our team. Yesterday by far was our biggest class yet. We had 30 plus people in class, from kids to teachers to principals to coaches to police officers. It was ridiculous to see all those guys take off those hats and come together and just work together as a team. They sweated next to each other, they bled next to each other, and they dropped next to each other. And each time someone wanted to quit, the person next to them reached over and picked them right back up and continued to work hard. And that's what we're all about here. We're about being a team, and we're about motivating each other and pushing each other in the right direction. I don't even think we've broken the surface yet of how far and how much of an impact this camp can have on our community and the kids and all the people involved. I'm really excited to see where this camp goes in the next few months, so stay tuned. Make sure you guys are checking us out on Facebook, coming in, checking out the camp, and we'll see you soon. Monster Camp.